everyone, it's Temple. I just wanted to take a little time here to reflect and give you some Temple Talks raw footage. It's a new year, and I know there's a lot of life coaches and healers that have these really powerful, inspiring videos saying, how fantastic their life is and how you can have it too. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the renewing of the energy for a new year. And, it feels really good to just say, hey, it's a fresh start. It's a new year. Let's clean slate. I get it, but you know me, I'm always, I'm a no fluff kind of girl. And I want to see what's real, what's going on. And, the first place I look is what's going on in my life, and what I think is real, is usually what's going on in other people's lives as well. And, I woke up January 1st and things weren't much different than they were the day before. I still had the same issues in my family, the same issues in, my career, the same issues in my body, that I had to deal with the day before. So I think it's too much pressure for us to say, new year, let it all go. And we get pumped up and start thinking of all these new goals, and then a few weeks in you start burning out and saying, nothing's ever going to change. That person's never going to change. So it's almost defeating to have those kinds of big renewal expectations, when really what we need to do every day is renew our mind every day. Not January 1st, it's a new clean slate, but renew your mind every single day to remind yourself of the things that need healing and attention, the things that still need to be let go of, but more importantly, the things that are going well. I had a bad day today. Everything I looked at was irritating me, and my career and my family, and it's easy for me to say, if that person would just stop doing XYZ, then their life would be so much better. If that person would just quit smoking, their life would be so much better. Or if that person would just let go of that anger around that one thing, their life would just be so much better, right? And it's easy for me to look at them and say, you just need to do that and you'll feel better. But I don't always look at myself and say, I just do that, Temple, and you'll feel better. And I'm sure people can look at me and say, if she would lose weight, her body would feel better. But I don't give up sugar when I know that I should. So it's hard to stay out of judgment for other people and for ourselves. But what I have to do every day is renew my mind every day. When I start going into all this judgment, I need to fight for my own peace. And I know that sounds contradictory to say fight for peace, but truly you have to fight for it, because your mind can take you down the rabbit hole that nothing's ever going to change. The people in your life are never going to change. You're never going to get the things you want. And you have to fight your mind against those things and go to the place that gives you peace. Like for me right now, I had to drive away in my car and go park next to the ocean. And what a blessing that I live by the ocean. And just doing that reminds me of what I have, and get out of my, my pity party about what I don't have. There's things that I've been waiting to have for 20 plus years, and I still don't have them. And I still think about it every day. But what I do have is more important. I do have a beautiful home, and the ocean to look at, and kitties in my house, and a great kitchen where I can cook, and people that know me know I love to cook. And I have a pot roast in the oven right now. And I have real friends, a handful of real friends that I know I can count on for life. Those are the things that matter. And I know I have God, and God has me. So I'm fighting for my peace today, and I'm renewing my mind right now to remember that it's not about having a raving new, fresh year. The real mastery is in renewing your mind every day to remember the joy and the blessings that you have within the pain and tragedy that you're probably living with as well. But don't forget to laugh. Don't forget that you have humor. You're funny. You're joyful. You know how to dance. You can sing. You can read a book. There's lots of things you can do to shift your energy. Go for a walk. Look around at nature. And get up in the morning and say, I renew my mind today. Today is the day the Lord has made. I will be glad. I will rejoice. Even if you have to grit your teeth and say, I will be glad. I will rejoice. Do it until it sinks in that this day was made for you to be glad and to rejoice in it. So I love you. God bless. You know I'm here for you.